They just take whatever record is gonna make the most money. Bottom line, it's business. But I don't really look at it like that. I mean, I realize that it is business, and I would say that I'm pretty business savvy. But at the same time, it's like my music is my business. My business isn't really music, meaning that the music comes first, and the business is a part of it. But I write every record that you hear me sing myself, so it comes from my heart. It comes from what I really believe in. It comes from my personal experiences, my convictions, my anecdotes, and I think that's one of the things that makes me different. Kind of like Babyface, how you hear Face, sing real songs about love because he really wrote that. He really was feeling that, and that's kind of the perspective I'm coming from, which makes me different than a lot of the others. I mean, maybe not all of them. You got your Dream, you got Neo, but I like to think that I'm in that same vein as them cats because I do write my own records like they do. What further makes me different though than even the Dream and Neo, what separates me from them is the fact that I am my own record producer. I make my own tracks. I don't think anybody else in the game is doing that. Not to be, to sound like it's better or nothing. It's not better. It's just different. That's just something that I really didn't have a choice. I got into it because I didn't have a producer to make my beats for me. When I started, at 15. So I've been doing it ever since. And writing my own records because I didn't have songwriters. I started mixing and mastering because it needed to be done. And I didn't have any mastering engineers, and like I said, being broke my whole life, I couldn't pay for them. So that's kind of how I came into doing everything myself. And every album I've ever released, I've done everything on from start to finish. Writing, mixing, mastering, recording, playing all the instruments, singing, all of the harmonies, all the backups. Literally, there's no one in the studio with me while I'm doing what I'm doing other than myself, literally. I mean, I'm over there pushing the record button, with the mic like this, like, hey, da-da-da-da-da, stop. So that's definitely something that I think separates me from everyone else, aside from the fact that my music is real, music is heartfelt. I don't do it to sell records. I do it because I believe in what I'm saying, and I hope that touches people. That's why I do what I do, and I think that's what makes me different.